Well, hey, McFly subscribers. So I've got a little update for you. We got a new puppy. If you guys remember, a while back, about a year ago, we had an Aussie, an Australian Shepherd, that passed away. And she was only 5, but it was really tough for my kid. However, we didn't want to just introduce another dog right away. We wanted him to kind of get over it, and it's been about that time. It's been a year, so we got a little puppy. We let our kid name it, and it's called Coco, which is kind of weird for being a white and black dog, but Coco. She's not full-bred Aussie. The dad was Aussie, and the mom is just something. The mom was a rescue and was pregnant, and this was one. Okay. We have no clue what the mom was. Okay, so it's definitely half Aussie. The other part we don't know. We think maybe lab because of the web feed. Anyway, we've got a dog. Now, I've been taking some time off. For all of July, I had planned on taking time off. Now, I have been uploading some fly tying videos for you guys, but not the fishing videos. They just take a lot of my time, and I'm happy to do them, and I love doing them, but they just take a lot of time. And we really needed to kind of step back and take a break, if that makes sense, my family. I've been working a lot of hours, about 100 hours a week, between the channel and my regular job, and it was just nice to take a break. Now, that doesn't mean I haven't been fishing and I haven't been filming. In fact, I just edited and finished a video, and it'll come out the 30th of July. And I went out and fished with Fresh Salt Fishing, if you guys remember me fishing with them before. If you don't, if you're new to the channel or you just never checked them out before, definitely check them out. They got a cool channel. I'll link in the description section for their channel. And we went out to Colorado Springs and fished, so you'll be able to see that. I also fished in San Antonio, which I recently just got back from a trip in San Antonio. My wife's sister got married. We had to go out to the wedding. And so we just got back, and so I'll have to edit that one up too, okay? But if you guys don't notice, I've got a little cold going on, give me a moment. This dog's getting a little nippy. She's a puppy. I gotta go put her back in the other room. Alright, sorry about that. I've been a little sick, we basically being on an airplane, you just are bombarded with all types of sicknesses on an airplane. So my kid got it first, my 4-year-old, and then my wife got it second, and now both of them are kind of starting to feel better, and I'm getting it. I've had it since yesterday. Oh, it's a bad one. I feel like I'm dying right now. But I'm still here doing some work. In fact, I just finished editing video, and yeah, but I've got, cold sweats and stuffy nose and dizzy and headache, so I probably won't be fishing the next week or so until I feel better. But I'm still going to get out there and do it, so that way I've got a reserve of videos. That way I can continue making them for you guys and not feel rushed, if that makes sense. So for a while in the last couple months I was feeling really rushed because I didn't have a reserve, if that makes sense. But now I do. By the way, also, I've already touched on this, but you guys, I'm really excited about this. I have partnered with the Fly Artist. It's a fly tying shop, and they sell high quality materials, normal stuff. I mean, this isn't, Fly Tyers Dungeon is great, and I've used them before, and I use them a lot, and they've got great material, but it's not and it is high quality. They make their own, but you're limited to what they sell. You can get good deals on like eBay and stuff, but then you're not guaranteed good quality products, and sometimes when you're tying with some of these lower quality products, you notice the difference and your flies don't come out as nice. But high quality stuff like name brand fly tying materials, not, real ice dub, not Starburst dubbing like from Fly Tyers Dungeon. Stuff like that. Good quality hooks, and they just sell everything good quality. So I definitely recommend checking it out, and I got you guys a discount. So if you didn't see that last video, I got you a discount. Just type in McFly subs in the discount code. You'll see there's a little discount code when you check out with Fly Artist, and it'll give you a discount just for being my subscriber. And that's something I've been trying to push with other online shops. Again, I always recommend try to buy at your local fly shop, support the local businesses, mostly your fly shops, but there's just some stuff that the fly shops don't carry. or it might be ridiculously too expensive for you. I don't know. But if you are going to buy online, I highly recommend The Fly Artist using that discount code. You won't find better deals for the name brand, high quality materials anywhere else. Not after that 10% discount, okay? I promise you, I've looked everywhere, and that is the best deal you will find. So definitely check them out. And I'm just really happy I was able to get that done for you guys. I've been doing this channel for 2.5 years, and that's something I've asked multiple places, and none of them are willing to give a special discount to you guys. They've offered to me if I link to their products in every single one of my videos, but you know, it doesn't help you guys. It's not something I wanted to do, and Fly Artist wanted to do it. They said, yeah, absolutely, we'll do that. And so for me, that gave them, you know, big 2 thumbs up in my book that they're willing to give you guys a discount, not just me. And yeah, I mean, that's a big thing. So definitely check that out. Again, the discount code is McFly subs with capital M, capital F, and capital S. But again, it'll be in the description section. Also, all my fly tying videos and even fishing videos, I do give a lengthy description, so it's more than just the video itself. There is a description section to all my videos. The only problem is it only shows 2 or 3 lines when viewing on your computer or your phone. But on your computer, there's a little button that says show more. On the phone, it's a little smaller. It's just like a little arrow you got to click and it'll expand it. But that will expand it, and a lot of times I'm writing a few paragraphs. Info about the fly, links to description the Fly Artist, and if they don't carry a product, then somewhere else. But most of the time they're carrying all the products now for most of the flies I'm tying. They've really vamped up their fly tying section, and they've got a lot of material for you guys. So mostly the Fly Artist, and I've got links to there where you can just find that product easy if you need to buy it, if you don't already have it. And you want to tie that fly that I tied, tie along with me. You can easily buy it right there, just right down there. On my fishing videos, I kind of describe a little more about what went on in the day that I couldn't really fit in the 8-minute section of the video. So there's definitely more info. I'm back in full gear now, but you won't see an actual fishing video until the very end, actually the 30th of July, the very end of July here, the 30th. Okay, so, and then I'm back into every 2 weeks doing a fishing video, and every Friday I do a fly tying video, and that hasn't stopped. I haven't taken any break with that, so that's still going on. That will always go on. I will do my best to never take a break from that. Every single Friday, fly tying video. And I've got some really cool flies coming up in the next couple weeks, so you'll want to stay tuned and check those out. I've also done, I want to let you know, with the fly tying, I've really worked on my actual cinematography. I've actually been doing a little practicing with macro photography, where I go out and take pictures of bugs and flowers and whatnot real close up, just like I would with fly. And it allows me to tweak the camera and figure out what the best settings are to give you guys the closest possible shot. The only problem is it's a little difficult to tie because I've got the camera that far away from the actual fly, so I'm having to kind of, the camera's right here on my chest, and I'm bending over the camera and tying in. But it is more difficult on my end, but it is giving a much better video, much better, higher quality video, and I'm actually, I need to get an actual macro lens, but for now I've been using this, which is these little spacers that go on the lens. Okay, it's for my Sony camera. And that seems to work just fine. These are pretty inexpensive. They're not the $1,000 that a macro lens are. I can just use the lens I'm using now and just pop these on. It gives different magnification, okay, in a way. But that's what I've been doing. Of course, you still got to get really close to that fly. Macro lens, you can actually step back just a little bit. Gives me more room to tie, but it is what it is, and it's working for now, and it's giving some really high quality, I think, higher quality looking videos, okay? So you're definitely getting closer, getting a little more detail on that fly every time I tie it now, and so I've been really working on that. So let me know what you guys think of that. As soon as I start feeling a little better, I'm going to hit back up in the rivers and streams. The only problem is, with that fire we recently had, and all the torrential downpour rain that we've actually just now had, which is good, it got rid of the fire. but there's a lot of ash, and that has washed into the animus and some surrounding creeks and streams, and it's actually killing off the fish or making them very weak. So I'm not gonna, in the next couple months, until I know that the fish are healthier and not dying off like left and right. You don't want to hook a fish that is, you know, not healthy, because it will die. You want healthy fish so that way they, you know, survive. It's a stress on a fish when you hook one. So if I'm returning fish, which I do, you don't want to hook one that is sick. And all the fish right now in the animus are pretty much sick. They're dying. They're scattered the shoreline because of this ash washing in. So much of it. I mean, I think it reached over 40,000 acres of burn. So that's all washed right into the animus and the local creeks and streams. So I'm going to have to get up to way past like Silverton area, or down in Dolores, which that river isn't really working too well. Possibly over by like Pagosa, or even further. Definitely San Juan's still doing good, but I am not able to fish the animus or anything really close to home because of that fire. So that's one difficulty, but I am going to still be out there and film for you guys and still fish. I'm just going to have to go a little further out and explore different rivers. So I mean, that's, in a way, it's a benefit, but I just hope you guys keep Durango and the surrounding area in your prayers, because we've had a hard go this summer with the fire and now the torrential downpours. Some mudslides and issues like that because of too much rain on a dry soil, okay? Because we didn't have rain for 2 years. And now it's killing off all the rivers. So hopefully that improves, okay? But for now, I'll still get out and I'll hit up other places and continue with the channel the best that I can. You might see a little bit more of the San Juan again, unfortunately. I mean, San Juan's fun, and I think I'm going to try to do some dry fly fishing on the San Juan for you guys, show you kind of how to do that. You can do it, it's just a little more difficult. You always catch fish with the nymph. Dry fly fishing is a little more difficult on the San Juan, but it's possible, so we'll try that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you on the next video. Now you go catch some fish.